Hi, my name is Shannon Butler. I'm here to discuss and demonstrate hands-only CPR. Before we begin, I want to make sure that you have a pen, paper, and a small pillow or a CPR mannequin handy. Go ahead and pause the video while you obtain these things and then go ahead and resume it. Now I want you to imagine that you're walking down a busy street and that all of a sudden a stranger collapses in front of you. What are you going to do? Are you going to run the other direction? Are you going to call for help? Are you going to stand there feeling helpless because you don't know what to do? Or are you going to immediately go up to the person, check for responsiveness, and begin CPR if indicated? I want you to really consider what you would do in those circumstances. If you feel like you would do CPR, I want you to think about some of the fears that may be going through your mind, some of the concerns you may have about doing what you are getting ready to do. If you feel like you're not comfortable to do CPR, I want you to consider what things would hold you back from doing CPR. Now I want you to pause the video and I want you to write down those thoughts that you have and then come back. I want you to know that if you feel like you wouldn't do CPR on that person, that you're not alone. And that's why we're talking about hands-only CPR today. About 70% of Americans feel that they would not do CPR or that they would not feel comfortable doing CPR in the event of a cardiac emergency. And most of those reasons why people wouldn't do it is because of fear. Fear of not knowing what to do, fear of hurting the person further, or fear of mouth-to-mouth resuscitation and the germs that may be exchanged during that time. About 32% of cardiac arrests outside of the hospital do not receive bystanders CPR. And I also want you to consider that 88% of cardiac arrests occur at home. And so unlike the example that I used earlier, the chances of you needing to use CPR are much higher on a loved one than it is a stranger. And so we want to make sure that you are all equipped with the knowledge in order to help save your loved one's life. Since 2008, the American Heart Association has recommended hands-only CPR for teen and adult cardiac arrests that occur outside of the hospital. Hands-only CPR is just that, hands only. They have eliminated the need for mouth-to-mouth. All you need to remember is if you see someone collapse and they're unresponsive, you need to first call 911 and then you need to push hard and fast in the center of the chest for 100 beats per minute. Now there are several catchy songs that we use. Staying Alive by the Bee Gees is the most common song that we tell people to just go by the beat of the song. You don't need to count, just do compressions to the beat of the song. Now I want you to position your pillow or your CPR mannequin on the floor is best if you can still see and hear this video. If not, you can put it on your desktop or tabletop as well. And we're going to get ready to do the CPR demonstration. First, if you witness someone collapse, you want to come up to them and shake them. Hey, are you okay? Are you okay? If they're not responsive and they don't appear to be breathing or their chest is not moving, you need to call 911 or tell somebody else, you call 911. Then you need to push hard and fast in the center of the person's chest to the beat of 100 beats per minute, which the song Staying Alive, it's very fitting, 100 beats per minute. So come over, find the center of the chest, and just push with the heel of your hand, one hand over the other, come to the center of the chest, and push down. If you can just remember those two simple steps, you could save the life of a loved one. And please pass this along to your friends. You can go on the internet and search other songs that are at 100 beats per minute. There are multiple out there. Another one, Bites the Dust, is one. Push It by Salt-N-Pepa is another one. There's quite a few different songs. You can find a more modern song that appeals to you. But the most important thing is to spread the word, to teach other people all about hands-only CPR to help save lives. Now all that's left to do is I want you to perform a search for songs that are 100 beats per minute. I want you to find one that you know you'll never forget the beat to, and then I want you to videotape yourself performing compressions on the pillow as I demonstrated, or your CPR mannequin, and I want you to upload it to the week 4 video section. Thank you.